The stay-at-home order has taken a toll on many lives, a necessary measure to stop the spread of COVID-19. But for the homeless, this time has been even tougher, especially when it comes to supplies to prevent getting infected. News 4's Ray Vieta has the story of a group on a mission to make a difference.
Inside a U-Haul, dozens of backpacks filled with essentials for those living on the streets in New York City during this pandemic.
A first aid kit, there's like a pen, there's a notepad, there is hand sanitizer, which is very handy obviously right now. There's a sewing kit, there's some antibacterial bathing cloths, some Pringles, baby wipes.
Jeffrey Newman and his fiance lead a group of local volunteers through the streets of New York. They drive around different boroughs, handing out the backpacks to those who need it the most.
What have you noticed since the virus has taken a hold of this city?
There's a lot less empathy towards the homeless and a lot more fear.
Here on 7th Avenue near Penn Station, they handed a backpack to a woman named Cassandra. She tells us she's been on the streets for about a year and a half.
It's been difficult with everybody getting kicked off the subway because that's where y'all sleep.
She says it's tough to get help from strangers now. There just aren't many people out.
Because everything's been shut down, you know what I mean? So it's real hard.
But now this group of volunteers hoping to give some help to those suffering in a desolate city. Newman started doing this back in 2018.
We've been volunteering 2 times a week at a food pantry and a soup kitchen, and so we decided to start our own nonprofit.
It's called Backpacks for the Street, and for his fiance, this means so much. He knows what it's like to be out here firsthand. He was homeless for 3 years.
Somebody introduced me to drugs, and almost immediately I went down a very dark path.
So far, the group has handed out nearly 6,000 backpacks, 1,800 of them since March alone. Every bag filled with needed items, and every interaction filled with hope.
I know the pain, and I know the heartache, and I know the embarrassment. I like to make people feel, human again. I like to make them feel like they're worth something again.
In Midtown, I'm Ray Vieta, News 4 New York.